Hi friends, here I'm back again with another Plan With Me video. My name is Marie and I am a beginner bullet journaler as well as the watercolor painter. Here on YouTube I posted my journey of bullet journal and watercolor painter. So welcome if you're new, and please do hit the subscribe button, it means a lot to me, and welcome back if you have already subscribed me. For this month's theme I chose snowflake. Here, because I'm living in Texas, there is a high chance that I wouldn't see any snow, but I do miss my snow in winter, so that's why I chose the theme, and I didn't want to go too Christmassy. So I was just Pinteresting to see if I can find a beautiful image of snowflake, and I found out this paper snowflake where I fold the paper and cut certain part of the paper, and then you unfold it and magically there should be a beautiful snowflake. I really like the idea, so I started with that. I started my bullet journal in January this year, and I am very proud of myself because I was able to plan all the way from January to December. So here is my beautiful children. This one is for January to June, this one is for July to December. So yeah. And enough for the intro, let's get into it. This month I had a lot of fun and struggle with paper snowflakes. First I started making paper snowflakes. Because snowflakes should be sparkly, of course, I'm coloring with my glittery watercolor painting. Mainly I used mix and match of gold, white pearl, light pink, and blue. For the paper I chose just plain copying paper. First I thought about watercolor paper, but because it needs to be folded multiple times, watercolor paper should be too thick for that. Anyway, we start with the folding the square paper to make triangle. Once again, folding it half to make smaller triangle. And you need to fold the one point to a third point of the longest side and do the same thing with the other point. Now it is a little bit of research time. If you Google paper snowflake, there are hundreds of templates out there. Sketch where you need to cut out, and it's cutout time. Now if you want to try this, please be careful not to cut yourself. It gets really anxious when you finally unfold, but a lot of times the results are stunning. I should say some are cut weird way, some are cut where it shouldn't be cut, because paper is a bit rather thicker for this kind of craft. Now it's time to actually apply to my journal. Because I took so much time making paper snowflakes, I decided to go with really simple otherwise. I picked the biggest one for my monthly cover, along with two other smaller ones. And I am writing the December on the left bottom in just script font, and I am adding little snowflake in the tail of R. And on the right bottom of the page I am writing quote saying, "To appreciate the beauty of a snowflake, it is necessary to stand out in the cold." I thought I hated winter and cold, but as I grow older, more and more I get to appreciate the beauty of the distinct four seasons. And now I know I will miss White Christmas and snow because now I am in Texas. Now I'm adding a little bit more snowflakes with my sky blue colored Acrylograph pen and silver metallic gel pen. As always, all the supplies for this month's Blend With Me will be listed in the description box below. Moving on to the monthly calendar. For the header, I chose this cute Christmassy font with reindeer horns coming out from the first letter. And for these pages, I chose gold and blue snowflake. Rest of the setup is really simple with just navy boxes for each day and November review box and December goal box. And I am also adding some simple snowflakes with my Acrylograph pen as well. Next pages are for Depression Tracker and Rain Dump. Depression Tracker is my own version of Mood Tracker, which is more practical for me. After writing a header with same cute font, I am drawing 31 boxes representing each day in December. And I am coloring the boxes with various shades of blues. More specific, the lightest shade is cerulean blue, and the darkest shade is Payne's Gray. The purpley shade is called Moon Glow from Daniel Smith. Next true blue shade is French Ultramarine, and the remaining two colors are mixing of cerulean blue and Payne's Gray and cerulean blue and Moon Glow. And while I'm waiting this to dry, I am working on the next page, which is Rain Dump. I put silver and blue shade snowflakes and added some small ones as well. After my watercolor is fully dried, I put base structure of the snowflake with my white Acrylograph pen. And at the bottom of the page, I put legend for each depression level. I am looking forward to having this fully completed with various shapes of snowflakes. Next two pages are for the daily log, which I use as my event, and daily prayer, where I put short prayer of the day for gratitude or wish. I started with putting big pinkish gold snowflake in the middle, and I am writing the titles in the same font style. And little numbers indicating each day of the month, and that's it. Usually I gave 2 pages for each of them, but for this month they are just 1 page each because many days I needed 1 line for each day instead of 2 lines, and that will make just 1 page enough. Move on to the weekly pages. I tried the Dutch door spread last month and I really liked it, so for this month I go bolder with the Dutch door. First I am painting borders of the page with blue shade, which honestly mixes up all the colors that was used for the depression tracker. And I am cutting upper, lower, and side part of the pages for the whole 5 weeks. And this time I made little tabs on the side indicating each week of the December, because I felt it was inconvenient without them because I did not make them for the month of November. And I colored the tabs with a various shade of gold, and as I was editing this, I noticed that I forgot to paint the other side of the tab. And finally, I am putting snowflakes on the margins. And there we have it. I know I did not actually set the first week as usual, as I got tired toward the end of the setting. I had really fun with making snowflakes, but honestly I struggled a lot with actually putting them into my setting and setting overall color palette. I cannot say December's theme is one of my fine ones, but I am glad that I got to finish the last Plan With Me setup of the year 2021, as well as completing my first bullet journal. That's it for me guys for today, and I'll be back in shortly with my 2021 yearly setup video. Bye!